Welcome, travelers. Thanks for stopping at this video. If you're tired of wandering on YouTube and want a home, subscribe. There's a home here for you. It's wonderful. Valentine's Day was a couple of weeks ago, and in the spirit of love, I decided to watch a Hallmark movie with my wife. Big mistake. It was called The Irresistible Blueberry Farm, which definitely piqued my interest. What possibly could that entail? It seemed at first like a nice, cheesy romantic movie, you know, a classic Hallmark movie. But then it kind of turned into like a horror movie, and almost seeming like it was against love. We'll get to that, don't worry. But with a name like Irresistible Blueberry Farm, I knew it was gonna be bad. I just didn't know how bad. And no hate to whoever made this movie. It's super hard to make movies. I would do much, much, much worse. So anyways, I filmed me and my wife watching it. We'll have some jokes here and there. I'll provide context when needed in this big green chair. And yeah, let's start. So this is The Irresistible Blueberry Farm. It is a Hallmark movie.
I'm so pumped.
She's on the edge of her seat.
You could help me look, Mom. It's the last thing Gran ever asked of me.
Ellen, I have never understood, nor do I now understand, these games that you and your grandmother always played.
The movie begins with a woman named Ellen talking to her mother, who look the same age, definitely. I think there's maybe a 4-year gap between them. But Ellen's grandmother dies and leaves her with these instructions to deliver a letter to a man named Chet Cumberfield in Maine.
Chet Cumberfield? Who's that?
That's the most Hallmark name I've ever heard. Chet Cumberfield?
Sweetheart, we're not even sure that she was of sound mind.
Wait. Sweetheart, she could have been crazy. We're not even sure. Her mom is like super insensitive about Ellen's grandmother dying. It was her mom who died, but she doesn't seem broken up about it at all. In fact, she's kind of annoyed that Ellen is trying to like go along with her mom's last request.
You need to be thinking about your future, not running off.
Aren't you curious? It's in Maine.
Aren't you curious? It's in Maine.
Maine.
I mean, this is what I love about Hallmark movies, is that it's like so one-dimensional. It's like grandmother's last wish was for me to go to Maine. It's like, it's only a couple states away. I'll be back by Tuesday.
No.
Think about your future.
Nobody knows what's in Maine.
You could die.
No one's ever been to Maine.
There could be goblins there. Do not go to
Maine.
Realize you saved that entire transaction?
Let's hope. So if they come up with the CFO, then we'll have to reopen.
So Ellen wants to go to Maine to deliver this letter, but she can't because of her work.
So there's time for you to go to Maine.
Actually, she can. Her work is not keeping her at all. There's no conflict. Literally within a minute of this movie, she's off to Maine. I don't even know why we started with the idea that she couldn't go, because it was resolved so quickly. It was a non-issue. And it never comes up again. She spends like a week in Maine, I think, and not once is she like, man, I gotta get back. Also, she works with her boyfriend Hayden, who just proposed to her and she hasn't said yes or no. That's important for these next few scenes. Why is she going so far back? To keep me taking a picture of you. But I gotta keep going back. I gotta keep going back. Can you move forward, actually? I can't quite. Her camera's just actually zoomed all the way in. She's like, what is happening?
I bet you so many dollars that she falls in.
No. I don't know how to describe that, except for the fact that she like changes speed in that shot, like. It looks like she pushes herself down into the water.
Why would they do that?
Breathe.
Where did this guy come from? How did he get there so quick? Was this a trap? Did he purposely put that there so women would fall in and then he could like dive out from underneath and save them?
Lurking under the dock.
Start swimming now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, what I want you to do, I just want you to lay back. Lay back.
He just baptizes her. That's what the scam is. He sets up this bad railing so people fall in and then he can baptize them.
I'm a really good swimmer.
Okay.
But I'm a really good swimmer. Okay. I just watch you drown, so I know that's not true.
Okay.
Oh! Wait.
What is happening?
Where did all these people come from?
Why are they kissing? So she just kissed this random guy named Roy. Never explained why she did that. I don't think that's anyone's first move after they drown, is to just like make out with a stranger. Maybe she was performing CPR on herself just to be safe or something. I don't know. But that was Roy, who's not her boyfriend. A little messy. Uh-oh.
But you know what? Thank you for that. Well, not that. I mean, you know, for the lift.
I don't think he knows how to smile. I think that was his first attempt at a smile. So after this, Ellen's boyfriend calls asking how things are going, like the sweet man he is. Usually in these Hallmark movies, when someone is dating someone and then they leave them for someone else, they make like the old boyfriend really mean and evil or bad in some way, but they don't for this guy. He's just like a great dude. I don't know why they did that. You just feel bad for him the whole time.
I could be in Maine in 5 hours, you know.
Oh, right. If you've got a jetpack.
Where does she think Maine is? He says, I could be in Maine in 5 hours. And she's like, yeah, you need a jetpack to get there.
I thought this was a charming Maine village filled with colorful locals.
Whoa, you can't say that. It's 2026, racist. Just kidding. But here's where the movie takes an interesting turn, and why I think it might be the first Hallmark horror movie that I've seen, at least.
What in the world am I doing here?
That's the biggest question, isn't it?
So that's her grandmother, who, if you remember from the beginning, is dead. So she's haunting her. She's being haunted by her grandmother.
It'll be fun. Remember fun?
And is being like really creepy about things. Like there's nice music behind her words so it sounds good, but if there was scary music, you'd be creeped the heck out.
It'll be fun. Remember fun?
Imagine being one of the hotel guests here and just looking over and being like, what? Why am I here, chair? Why am I here? Deliver the letter? Okay. She has not learned her lesson about railings. It just immediately gives way. She falls again.
Strangely fast.
Another man comes, picks her up, she kisses him. The Irresistible Blueberry Cafe.
Hi, welcome. I'll get you a menu.
We should probably just have the blueberries, right?
Oh, no, it's not that simple.
I really would just like a bowl of blueberries, please.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't order
Blueberry muffin.
I just ordered a cup of blueberries.
God forbid I'm trying to eat something other than straight blueberries.
I've never eaten anything else but blueberries, and I don't know how to eat this. She's so confused. What is this? A muffin?
Someone who's
Wow.
never seen a muffin before.
Wow, okay. Interesting.
I brought this back. They said it was yours. I'm happy to have it cleaned so I could drop it off somewhere on my way out of town.
It'd be the first time it was cleaned.
He just said, my clothes are filthy.
I don't know if you noticed, but your hand sticks to it. You have to peel it off. There's barnacles on it. I've never taken a shower, actually. Could you drop me off to a place? I'd love to be cleaned. So Ellen leaves the guy she made out with for no reason, whilst having a boyfriend. No judgment. No judgment, Ellen. You're good. And goes to deliver the letter that her grandmother gave her.
Yeah, check Cumberfield, 55 Molly's Lane, but I can't find any street in town called Molly's Lane. It's a dock? You mean like for boats?
Wait, it's a dock? You mean like boats are there? It's like a road but on the water? Huh?
And there's like cars there, but they float?
Like the one I fell off of yesterday? That exists? So she goes to the house and no one's there, and then gives up immediately, just leaves. Doesn't even slip the letter under the door. She only knocked once and it was like the quietest knock ever. Doesn't really seem like she's trying that hard, but that's not the point here. She drives away, her grandmother's doing a crossword puzzle in the back like ghosts do, and gets like really like demanding.
Coming together again for the first time.
I don't know.
You must.
She's going insane.
She is not okay. This is a horror movie.
But she drives to a bar, goes in, and everyone knows her already.
Wait, you're the swimmer.
No,
Hey, everybody, it's the swimmer.
They call her the swimmer, which is ironic because she didn't swim at all. She drowned. And one gripe I have about Hallmark movies about small towns is that something will happen and then everyone in this town will know about it immediately. Like I get it's a small town and like news travels fast, but not that fast. This happened like yesterday and literally everyone in the town knows about it and recognizes her as the swimmer. Like she's a legend in these people's brains. There has to be one person who's like, the swimmer? Who the heck is that? Who's the swimmer? I've never heard of the swimmer, what?
What's wrong with you, man? Throw like a girl tonight.
Did he just say throws like a girl?
Yes.
Quiet! I challenge anyone who thinks throws like a girl is a bad thing. Quiet!
And then Roy shows up and challenges her,
You, play darts better than you swim?
which I guess means that he thinks throwing like a girl is an insult, I guess? I don't know. If anyone thinks it's okay to say that, I challenge you to darts. And Roy's like, oh, I'm sexist.
Shanghai 301. You wanna play?
Dead presidents.
You want to play dead presidents?
What do you think Dead Presidents is? Is it like you have to assassinate the president with a dart? What if this movie turns into like an assassination attempt on the president? You think girls can't throw? Watch this, I'm gonna kill the president. I'm gonna murder the president. I bet you $100 you can't murder the president before I do. Ellen wins because women are awesome. Go women, let's go. And then Roy and Ellen share a dance, pretty romantic. They're still dating another guy, but win in Maine. Win in Maine, dance with a random boy. That's what I always say. So because she couldn't deliver the letter, she decides it's just time to go home. And then the hotel manager says this.
Fiance, my fiance. She forgot to say my fiance. Huh, you mark my words. The plot thickens.
What?
What?
You mark my words, stuff is happening. That's not how you use that phrase. But mark her words, the plot did thicken because this guy who works for City Hall, which she visited earlier to ask about her grandmother's old house, found the actual address of her grandmother's old house. So instead of leaving Maine, she goes to check out her grandmother's house.
I'm sorry to disturb you. I just found out that this house is where my grandmother grew up.
So, who exactly was your grandmother?
Her name was Ruth Goddard.
There's something I should show you.
She's actually been haunting us. Yep, she's in the kitchen, just drinking some coffee, telling us we must do things.
She appears sometimes in chairs and back seats of cars.
She's been following us for a while now, and we would like you to get rid of her. Thank you. But no, they actually have a painting from Ellen's grandmother, and it's in the attic. You know, where all horror movies take place.
You'll never get the full red spectrum with that digital conglomeration.
What? Crazy thing to just say. Her granddaughter's having this wonderful emotional moment. You'll never get that with your digital conglomeration. That doesn't even make any sense. Reinvigorated by her grandmother's kind words, she decides to go back to the dock and just break in, just like trespass. She knocks again, no one answers the door. Then she just decides to climb to the second floor, I guess to like enter the home of this person from someone who didn't even knock again the first day. This is an incredible level of effort to deliver this letter. Just slip it under the door. What are you doing? I don't understand.
You stalking me or just breaking into my place?
Plot twist, it's Roy's house. He lives on a dock? I mean, like with boats and stuff? What the heck?
Oh, you mean my uncle?
Chet Cumberfield is your uncle?
It was my great uncle.
And then I think in post-production, when they were editing the movie, they realized that the ages didn't quite work out. But if Chet Cumberfield was Roy's uncle, and he was in love with Ellen's grandmother, either Roy is really old, or Ellen's grandmother was like a predator, and Roy's uncle was really young at the time that they fell in love. Because it doesn't quite work out. So they just like obviously dub in this line where he says great uncle. Doesn't even sound close to the rest of the audio. I'll just play it for you.
Oh, you mean my uncle?
Chet Cumberfield is your uncle?
It was my great uncle.
But then together, they read the letter that Ellen's grandmother wrote.
You were right about my family pushing me toward Henry. The truth is, I loved you. I loved dreaming beside you.
This movie is very like against commitment.
True.
I said this at the beginning, but like it really is against relationships. Like 30 minutes in, we learn that Ellen's boyfriend is like a great guy and checks all the boxes.
Checks all my boxes, I check all of his.
But she's kind of like, no. It doesn't feel right, even though he checks all of the boxes. He's a perfect man. It doesn't feel right. We learn that Roy was married, went to Boston with his wife.
Moved to Boston, lived there for 9 years.
And then left because he didn't like Boston.
Does that make sense?
Which fair. I mean, if you don't like Boston, I guess that makes sense. And that Ellen's grandmother was in love with another man and then settled for her grandfather. So already we're 0 for 3 in relationships in this movie.
So many questions for you.
It's right in front of you.
What?
Weren't you looking for a dumpster?
There's a dumpster right in front of you. Swerve! What are you doing? Oh, I forgot to talk about this. A weird subplot is that someone took pictures of Roy and Ellen kissing and then put it on the front cover of the town's newspaper, and it's everywhere. For some reason, it's the big story of this town that like 2 people kiss. People were freaking out. But she's trying to go around and buy all the newspapers because she's dating someone else and she doesn't want this to get out or anything, you know?
You know I was happy. Watch Brewster's Point. Starting this week, the sun disappears.
Did she change clothes right there?
Watch Brewster's Point.
I think she's a different person. I'm not even kidding. Look at her hair changed.
Brewster's Point.
That's not even close at all.
Hayden!
Surprise!
Hi! What are you
It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
He's like such a nice guy.
He's so nice.
Why is she against him? I don't understand. So Hayden and Ellen go on a date to the county fair together. And who do they run into? Roy, of course. Why not? And Hayden, being the wonderful, amazing man that he is, asks Roy if he wants to tag along with them.
Why don't you join us?
Oh, I'm sure he's busy with stuff.
Roy says yes, a little weird, as my wife points out.
It is weird that they're having this guy third wheel.
It is strange to be on a date and be like, hey, do you want to actually go on our date with us?
Yeah, she really was like, this day is just gonna be you and me, and he was like, yeah, you and me and your weird special friend who you kissed one time.
And then there's this weird turn where Hayden tries to just like end his life.
Oh my gosh.
Here you go. Grab away.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Here we go. Ready? Yeah.
Hayden,
And it couldn't be worse than fried butter.
except you're not allergic to fried butter. Do you have antihistamine?
Oh, he's allergic?
Wait. Why did he take shellfish if he's allergic?
You okay?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Just going into anaphylactic shock,
Why
like it's
would
fine.
you do that?
Feel better.
He's allergic to oysters. And he just eats them for no reason. They never explain it. It's crazy, absolutely insane.
Uh-oh. She's the biggest nuisance to him.
She is really annoying.
She started to drown, she took his coat, she left her bag in his car.
She showed up at his house. Anyway, Roy returns the bag Ellen left and then invites her to go see his uncle's old farm that he had. And Roy is trying to buy it from the current owners because they're trying to tear it down and build a new house, and he doesn't like that. They go into the home, which I think is trespassing. They don't really explain that too much. Ellen's trespassing wishes are fully realized now.
My uncle loved it here.
His face is just resting against the window. My uncle loved it here.
Nose.
Yeah, you just see the smear. And they mentioned briefly that there's blueberries on the property. It's not a farm that's growing blueberries. They just happen to be in the woods around the farm.
She said the capital.
It's blueberries. She starts foaming at the mouth. Shaking. Oh, I can't resist them. Besides the name of the cafe they go to being called Irresistible Blueberry Cafe, they never talk about blueberries besides this. It has nothing to do with the plot. I don't know why they named the movie after it, and I don't know why they included it in the first place. It's like a weird subplot that Ellen is like obsessed with blueberries, gets really excited when she sees them in the woods around this farm. It doesn't make any sense. Hayden's still knocked out on the bed from when he tried to end his own life. Here's my theory about what happened with that. I think they had a storyline where maybe Hayden had to like take a work call or do some work thing. So he eats the oysters to leave the date early and not look bad in front of Ellen. But for time's sake, they just cut it out of the movie. So it's just this dramatic attempt to end his life out of nowhere. And then they never ask him if he's okay. They just leave him alone immediately after. I think Hayden's depressed. Let me go on a journey with another man. I hug him and hold his hand weirdly. Then her grandma also starts trying to end Ellen's relationship with Hayden.
What a bright young man.
Gran, I am practically engaged.
Practically in every sense of the word. Yippee.
What does she have against the other guy?
So sassy.
And then remember the newspaper of Ellen kissing Roy? Hayden sees it. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! They put it up on the board? Why would they put that up on the corkboard?
That is crazy. So he gets mad, justifiably, I think. And then Ellen's grandmother tries to convince her that it was a good thing that she kissed another man and that she's actually doing the right thing.
You're finding it, and not where you expected to. I know you made your choice.
I don't like how she's always looking directly at the camera. It really makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Never mind how it looks. What feels right.
Are they falling in love? Come be in a relationship with your grandmother. So after Ellen's boyfriend discovers she kissed another man, what does she do? Go talk to him? No. She goes up and starts singing karaoke. Literally, that's what happens in the movie. She starts singing Footloose by Kenny Loggins. Crazy scene. Absolutely insane. It seems like she's having a mental breakdown.
Everybody cut Footloose!
He's like, you know, I just saw you making out with another man, but that Kenny Loggins was pretty sweet, so I'll take you back. So after singing her heart out, she finally has a conversation with her boyfriend with like a wall of like dead people behind them.
What is that terrifying background?
What is that?
What is going on?
What are all the faces? They never explain what's going on with that. Again, this is why I think it's like secretly a horror movie, because there's stuff like this where you're like, what is happening?
Who was that?
Me. Unplugged.
It wasn't like that unplugged. Like it was her singing a song and dancing a little bit. That's not like the crazy. It's not like that was crazy.
You sang karaoke?
I don't know what came over me. I really don't know what came over me. I let loose.
We made a good team. Don't you think?
It's funny. I suspected when I asked you to marry me and you didn't jump in my arms right away and say yes.
Hallmark movies always do this, where like someone will cheat on their partner and like be interested romantically in another person and like be in a relationship with someone else, and then their first partner will come in and be like, I actually knew.
I knew things weren't gonna work out for us.
I'm okay with it. I'm actually glad you cheated. Be
free.
And they always like spin it like it's a good thing. Like,
I'm so glad you cheated to find what was right for you.
It's like you can also like communicate well and break up with someone before you continue to pursue someone else.
You deserve someone who's gonna fit into your life.
But so do you, swimmer.
Swimmer? Why did he say it like that? Is that how he thinks people from Maine talk?
Swimmer.
POV, you're breaking up with your fiance while there's like a tomb of coffins behind you.
They're in love.
She's like, finally, you can be with me. So then she tells Roy she loves him, says this creepy thing.
I don't want to live in someone else's skin anymore.
The creepiest thing. I don't want to live in someone else's skin anymore. She rips it off. It's the grandma. It's me, Chet. It's me.
This is me.
And then they live happily ever after, probably, I think. Or they meet other people and start new relationships because no one in Maine likes to be faithful. And I guess if that's how they do it in Maine, more power to them, I guess, yeah? You know? And that's the movie. That's the whole movie. No one ever explains how her grandma was haunting her. No one talks about the fact that Hayden was cheated on, and then when he finds out, in response, Ellen sings Footloose to him. There's no Blueberry Farm, actually. They talk about blueberries for maybe 5 seconds, even though that's literally the title of the movie. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. I think we learned today that if your partner goes to Maine, your relationship is cooked. You're doomed. You're not gonna make it. They're leaving you for someone else, I think. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Comment what you want me to make a video on next. Always open to suggestions. Subscribe and hit that bell to finally be a part of this lovely family we have here, you know? Stop wandering on YouTube trying to find good videos. Just settle here. We're making videos every week. It's great.